Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Let's Play The Witcher 2. Ooh. Where, I believe, we've not got much left to do, other than... where we are going along, we're going to follow Yorfeth, and I think he's taking us to Lochmoin. Oh, and I could level. Let's see what we're going to face out here, actually. I wonder if we're just going to be sent off straight away.
Geralt! Saskia's disappeared! People are getting riled!
Dwarves, too!
Left to negotiate with the kings. True. Saskia's bound by a spell. Also true. Philip is up to something. Not in public, I don't think. Saskia's left to negotiate with the kings.
Saskia's gone to the summit that's supposed to re-establish the council and conclave. She wants the kings assembling at Lochmoin to recognize Vergen's independence.
The lass has got gumption.
But everything will go to hell without her. We showed Hensel this place, but what of it if everything falls apart now? Someone's got to bring these folks together. Without that, it'll have been a hollow victory.
I'm going after Saskia, with Yorvith. Everything suggests those responsible for Foltest's death will be at Lochmoin.
Some still say you killed him.
I've got to stop that drivel. Don't have a choice, but you do.
The elite of the North is gathering at Lochmoin. I couldn't forgive myself if I wasn't there. It'd be a sin against art.
The art of poking your nose in others' business.
You'll be needed here until Saskia returns. Order must prevail. There can be no strife. The victory over Henselt was an important step, but only the first on a long road.
The hymn I composed could help.
Vergen will need many more songs.
I certainly hope our paths will cross again, Geralt of Rivia.
The Witcher 3.
Stop dramatizing. You can be sure of that. We've got unfinished business of our own.
Huh? Oh, aye.
Huh?
Let's go then, Gwynblade.
I'm not sure if there's anyone else around there, but I thought I'd say that. He's probably going to question me about that, is he? I know.
Sheila de Tanserville. I'd sensed from the start that some dark mystery lay behind that cold countenance. Following the demise of the Council and Conclave, there was no one left to keep the mages in line. But regicide? Why? What was this all about? It seemed these questions would be answered at Lochmoin, an ancient city amidst mountains, the remnants of the civilization of the Vrans, whose dusk had come long ago. And you would be right to ask, why did you not set out for Lochmoin, Master Dandelion? Vergen was free, yet what is freedom without its awareness? It might too easily pass from hand to hand were a nation to lack individuals capable of pointing the way. I remained in the Paltar Valley. That is the task fate seemed to assign me, to safeguard freedom as it budded and bloomed. Who knows, I may yet prove freedom's bard. Yet forever feeling a vast, shared responsibility for the fate of the North, I dispatched to Lochmoin my faithful and capable friend, Geralt of Rivia. Have I mentioned his disdain for politics? Well, it was at Lochmoin where he could finally give vent to it.
I'm guessing that the haircuts and changing in armor were excluded from his grand ballad.
Even je saying?
Asira varanahid.
Me voltocht en geheerdveen. Me vertruv het een bellengrek.
Visidein ip kiezeret. Net en verbtene. Het en krize. Do you know what this is?
I know.
Who it is?
Triss Marigold. Until recently advisor to King Foltest. Artifact compression. A complicated spell.
Is she alive?
Her life processes are on hold, but it is reversible. Though very difficult.
You created a portal between Loch Muin and Nilfgaard. You should manage the figurine.
Stand back. I cannot be sure how her body will react to decompression.
No pentagrams, candles, spilled blood.
It figures you know little about magic, Ambassador. It matters not.
We need her alive, Asira. Make sure her body survives decompression well.
I'll do what I can. But she will be disoriented for some time. What is your name? Oh! Tell me your name. Triss!
Wie ze getocht gedeen. Wie ze espeet eb wovret. Daar tocht eb nedling derien. Mehen a veneens eb turin. Me puft en alverdeg.
That didn't seem like grief. That seemed like wrath.
Marigold. Your name is Triss Marigold.
I recognize this valley. This path leads to the city gates.
I wonder if there's someone else who wants harpy feathers. Can I not loot? Je voudrais looter.
Harpy tracks everywhere. When were you here last?
Long.
How old are we, Mr. Geralt?
Okay, wasting time. These mountains have witnessed the fall of two civilizations. First that of the Vrans, then of ours, the Ancient.
They may be about to witness the fall of the third. Did the elves conquer the Vrans?
Hello. Oh, goodbye. I don't want to loot the harpies anymore. I think I've taken everything I can from them.
No, disease did, and the climate. Long ago, the sources of the Pontar
It's good to know that even combat does not stop exposition. Oh, go away! You're not wanted here. Loot. Looting. Ooh, diamonds. For a higher cause! Go to the Loch Moin gate. Yes, I know that Geralt says it Loch Moin. Loch Moin? No, that's the way I say it, Loch Moin. It's like Loch Moin. Moin. Sounds really weird. No, I'm going a different way. Ominous focusing. I'm busy.
Knights of the Flaming Rose at a peace.
Flaming Rose!
Side they're on.
On that of whoever paid them.
Boo! Who called in the knights?
Any idea who might have summoned them?
Radovid. Now the scum of the Order wear the Redanian coat of arms as they burn pyres. Witch hunts are their favorite pastime, or so I've heard.
Radovid witnessed what the Order did in Vizima. He saw the Grand Master's madness with his own eyes. Yet he gave them a new home. For a good reason, I expect.
Siegfried's...
That's easy. He needed a whip against Isleheart.
Yeah, that's because Siegfried's the new Grand Master. He's different to Jacques de Aldersberg.
They've made camp outside the city walls. Means they're not here in an official capacity.
Are they on vacation?
Maybe they just don't want to stand out.
Isleheart has a dragon up her sleeve. Radovid has invited a unit of the Order's knights.
Don't forget Sheila and Henselt.
It should be an interesting peace summit.
Peace. Maybe you should avoid being spotted.
You shouldn't let them see you.
I know. To them, a good elf is a dead elf.
It's not because you're an elf. It's because you're Yorvith.
I'll try to enter the city through the caves. I'd advise you to do the same.
I know the Order's Grand Master. We once fought on the same side.
Yay!
I'll talk to him.
I will.
Count me out. I'll try to find the caves that connect to the city sewers. We'll meet inside Loch Muin. Catch up to me if you change your mind. Vafael.
Oh, okay, so I actually have a choice. Ooh. Oh, that's what's up there. Oh, there's loot there. Ah, it's only a crate. Let's go. I'm saving just in case, but I'm going to have a chat with Siegfried. If I might. Ooh, mushrooms. I'm started reading Lord of the Rings again. I just thought, we're not going through the sewers, so this is a shortcut. 2 mushrooms! Yay!
Halt! Drop your sword. I know you. You're the Witcher of Rivia. You murdered...
Leave him.
But Grandmaster.
Enough. Leave us alone. Welcome, Witcher.
Oh, I've got a different voice actor. Greetings, Siegfried of Nell. Oh, good. Glad to see you, friend.
Siegfried of Denel. Glad to see you, Grand Master.
As am I to see you.
So tell me, what are your knights doing at a peace summit?
I owe you much, Geralt, and by the gods I'm on your side. But there are things of which I simply cannot speak. I heard you're in trouble.
And I've come to Loch Muin to get out of it.
There's quite a price on your head. Letters and orders have been issued. Bounties offered.
Do you believe I've been killing kings?
You never do anything without good reason. And I fail to see how you would profit from plunging the North into chaos.
You're right on those counts. You've probably been camped here for a while, so you must know if Philippa Eilhart is in Loch Muin.
She was just arrested and charged with high treason.
By whom?
Radovid signed the order. My men, along with some Redanian guards, captured her.
Trying to place his voice. I think he's from Dragon Age. But it's not Siegfried from Witcher 1, which is disappointing. I'm always slightly bothered when if it's a noticeable difference. Something bothering you?
You look worried.
A Grand Master bears great responsibility.
What's your responsibility at a peace summit?
Nobody believes in a peaceful resolution to these talks.
Even Radovid?
Radovid has great plans and few or no scruples.
A true monarch.
Other kings are priestesses of Melitele compared to him.
It's Hawk. It's the male Hawk voice. How did I not recognize him? I've just been playing with him in Inquisition. Duh. Right. I see the Order strength is growing.
I'm glad the Order of the Flaming Rose survived.
In no small part thanks to you, Witcher. We've only just planted roots in Redania, thanks largely to Radovid's grace. He promised us land near Roggeveen, and I aim to erect a fortified castle there. The largest fortress in the north.
Ooh.
Barionmerg, we shall call it. You'll hear of it soon.
Marienburg. Marienburg. Which I assume is the Teutonics, then. I mean, I don't know much about that, but I would guess as the Order of the Flaming Rose is creating it, it's going to be... Oh, come off. It's also Amsterdam. Is it Amsterdam? It's also at the Amsterdam of the Warhammer World, Marienburg. Are deliberations underway?
Have the talks begun?
They started this morning. Yesterday, all the delegations were busy situating themselves, their armies, courts, and servants. They're all defensive, wary of threats, and there's protocol to keep in mind. As a result, heavily armed units patrol most streets while the rulers sit enclosed in their quarters until it's time to deliberate, when they venture out at the head of small armies. The air is thick, Witcher, and my men wager 2 to 1 that we shall see action by sundown at the latest.
The main talks, when will they begin?
The next meeting will decide the fate of the Pontar Valley and whether the Council and Conclave will be re-established, if that's what you ask about.
That's precisely what I wanted to know.
And you're on the Redanian side now.
When did the Order of the Flaming Rose jump in bed with the Redanians?
When Radovid granted us land. The Order's Supreme Council has sworn allegiance to him. Now we're his personal guard.
Interesting move for such a young king.
Good for both sides, really. The Order needed a place to call its own, and Radovid had droves of opponents, most of whom we've already rendered harmless.
After Vizimir's death, practically everyone tried to tear off a piece of the realm for themselves.
Precisely. The young king now strives to consolidate his power. He's a capable and very ambitious man.
I wonder if he's brought Ada then, because they've gotten married, haven't they? I need to talk to Philippa.
I have to talk to Philippa.
She's in a dungeon in the Redanian camp. No one's allowed inside.
Just let me in through the gate. I'll take care of the rest.
All right, but be careful. The city's like a witcher's bomb. One spark and...
Don't worry about me. Where's the Redanian camp?
You must find the central square. I'd advise you to stay clear of the other camps, especially the Temerian one. They still believe you slew their king. Like the other delegations, they've barricaded themselves in one of the city quarters. Radovid occupies several buildings on the eastern wall of the square. Quite easy to defend, I might add. Good luck, Witcher. I vouch for this man. Treat him as the Order's guest. I'm giving him my ring.
Yes, Grandmaster. We'll alert all patrols.
The city's crawling with armed men.
It's been divided into several sectors to avoid conflict. Each has its own guards who keep the peace. Don't start any fights or use magic, and all should be well.
You just called my very existence into question.
I'm merely warning you. May the eternal fire guide you, Witcher.
I hope you're in Witcher 3! Ooh, journal about him.